Maybe I should take you back to the beginning. 1986 was the pivotal year for me. I was a junior in high school that received decent grades but had no real ambition for college. But I showed up every day on my Honda scooter and made the rounds to all my classes. Ironically, that was the very thing that got me unknowingly started in the 80s crack era street culture. I had a friend named Kevin that was a senior, and he asked me, "Can I use your scooter while you're in school during the day?" He promised to pay me $100 at the end of every school day when he returned with my scooter. For the first week, he paid me all in cash, but by the second week, he was handing me tall glass vials with red tops full of white rocks. He said these are called jumbos, and they were worth $20 each, so he gave me 5. I had no clue of what they were or what to do with them, but I took them in hopes that eventually it would all make sense. It was the same routine for the rest of the school year. I would collect jumbos every day and just put them in my dresser drawer. I lived with my grandparents, and they were more clueless than I was about what I was getting myself into. Up to that point, I was only interested in DJing and football. That summer, I watched my neighborhood go from my friends playing four squares in the street to becoming dealers on the corner. When I asked one of my friends, "What are you selling out there?" he said, "Jumbos." My brain went into overload. I told him I have more than 500 jumbos and offered to split the profit with him if he agreed to sell them. He said, "I will give you back 6,000 if you give me 3 days." Of course, I rushed home and came back with a backpack full of jumbos, and just like clockwork, 3 days later, he showed up with all my money in cash. My next few weeks were spent trying to collect information on how to get more jumbos for resale, since school was out and I had no way to get in contact with Kevin. I learned how to network the train, buses, and gypsy cabs to get to the drug spots. Transporting the product home was the risky part, so I talked to other passengers to blend in while I'm watching my surroundings. Crack was flooding the streets, and I was open for business. Having that kind of financial freedom at 16 years old is intoxicating. This was Reaganomics at its finest. But the scary part is, this was only the beginning.
Y'all know, daddy ain't shit, mommy is lost. They can't leave me out the ghetto, gotta find me a cause. Need to connect, gotta find me a source. So baking soda and a little water I combine with the salt. Cause when times are hard, it's dimes are hard. Grandma said get a job and rely on the Lord. That conflicts with my time to record. And my taste for living costs way more than I can afford. Yeah, survival is basic, if you get a chance you take it. If you die the streets will find a replacement. Dog, I wouldn't lie, niggas might as well face it. We racially challenged and our talents are wasted until somebody balance the matrix. I be moving this weight shit for fast money. Gotta have patience, and you gotta have patience. See what I mean? In other words, take your time when dealing with fiends. Keep building your cream while cops plot on stealing your dreams. With a nigga you don't feel on your team, gotta fix that. So I shot a couple through a 6-pack gift wrap. Left him with a note, he shouldn't have did that. I got mouths to feed, I convert pounds of weed into food. I can serve my seeds up, serve my deeds. Some of us don't hustle for greed, and the struggle is the way to succeed. Move a bundle just to get what we need. In the huddle trying to stay warm, the heat ain't on, somebody can freeze. Right now I hope you peep the motive so deep it's hopeless. Constant grinding, I keep the focus, I keep the 4/5. This won't be a buenos noches. I'ma bang explosives if your gang approaches. Bread involved, I bring the toasters. Not the king, and I'm the thing that's closest. Motherfucker.